Hello friends, this is Cauldron back with Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker. We're here in Labyrinthos, where we're going to continue with this little quest here and see what Kryl has to say. Glorified Ratcatcher. So this is as we're investigating the gleaners and what they're doing. Kryl appears lost in thought. We would do well to learn more of what specifically the gleaners are being tasked to do, as well as who has tasked them to do it. If you're game, Kakushu, I have an idea. I am game. Didn't one of the gleaners you questioned say something about escaped marmots? Perhaps if you were to help him capture said creatures, he might be inclined towards a more friendly and enlightening conversation. This music is so weird. It's so weird and I really like it. In the meantime, I will turn my charms upon this gleaner here. We can compare notes afterwards. Happy hunting. Get him. Get him, Kryl. Okay. Like, I have no idea what kind of instrument this is. Maybe it's just like a synthesizer thing. Erenville. You wish to help me find the marmots. I've nothing suitable to pay you for your services, but if you're offering out of the goodness of your heart, I'd welcome the assistance. Yeah, I am. I'm offering out of the goodness of my heart. The name's Erenville, friend. Capture specialist in the collection of live specimens. That said, the capture of these Archaeion marmots is a trial I've no desire to repeat. Grizzled mice, they call them. For a mercy, there should be no other marmot species on this tier at present, so there should be no mistaking our little fugitives. If you happen to catch any, stuff them in this sack. Gently, of course. Where to begin, you wonder? I've not seen any scampering around here, so we'll need to widen our search into the surrounding forest. Be on your guard. There are beasts out there that won't hesitate to prey upon a marmot. Or a lalafell. I'll search the trees to the west. Eastern part is all yours. Good luck. Alright, we got this, Erenville. God, look at this place. I love just... Yeah, last time we saw it was nighttime, but oh, that's so cool. You can see the light kind of pulsing out from it. Oh, super cool. And that almost looks like the aetheryte crystal at the main aetheryte plaza. Same kind of general design with the sort of... the rings going down around it. Like the rings at different angles around it. What is that? A troll? Is that like a giant gooey model? Oh gosh, yeah. Yeah, look at you. I feel bad for killing it, because it's kind of cute. It looks like the abominable snowman from those claymation Christmas things. Anyway, let's find some marmots. What is this? Is this just like a heat lamp? I guess they need environmental stuff. This is probably just something that's pumping in like oxygen or I don't know, whatever it is plants need to thrive. God, this place is cool. I'll protect you, grizzled mouse. Yeah, that's a weird looking thing. It's like a it's almost like a fennec fox with the ears. I don't know. Whee! Barely have you readied the sack when the grizzled mouse scampers off into the underbrush. Okay, so we're gonna hunt it, and we'll see when we catch it. Look at that scaly. Look at the scaly lower half of this troll. The strange design. Are there trolls in fiction that are like normally... Is that a unique design, or is that like based off of something? It almost looks like a bird's lower half. Wait, is that an ether current? How does the... Wait, so is this... Oh, it's been moved to my collection. Okay, so I see. It's still useful. It's just... I see. It's still useful. It's just not an item in my... to be stored there. Okay, okay, okay. So collection, ether compass. Okay, that's how it works. More prepared for its speed this time, you succeed in closing the sack over your elusive quarry. Gotcha. How did you fare? I tracked down 3 of the pack, which leaves 1 account accounted for. Good. I like that I'm kind of picking up the slack rather than, like, that I'm just kind of filling in the gaps rather than, like, doing most of the work. Because you're the expert at this. I was only able to find 1. Here's the odd marmot out. Wait here a moment while I put our friends in a holding cage. Yeah, a lot of the time we just dominate these kind of races, and they're all in awe of us. Here it makes sense that, like, I barely was able to catch one because I wasn't ready for its speed. Thankfully, the marmots seemed to be unharmed. They've held up well in isolation, but it's much too soon to release them into the habitat. It's a good thing we were able to recapture them so swiftly. You have my thanks. Yeah, this seems a bit direct. Let's go with, what will you do with the marmots now? That's for the Forum to decide. They're the guiding authority behind Labyrinthos, after all, and this job was but one small part of the great inventory of theirs. Suitable for consumption and easy to breed. Those are the 2 conditions I was given for the stock I was instructed to procure. Yeah, this is this is confirming what I thought before, that they're in survival mode. They're trying to... Suitable for consumption and easy to breed. Like, yeah, this is like preparing to repopulate the world. I don't know what the Forum has planned for these creatures, but at the very least, I doubt they'll be served for dinner today or tomorrow. There you are, Kakushu. Kryl. Is this the gleaner you mentioned? The one who was looking for lost marmots? Yes, it was. Interesting company you keep, friend. Who are you folk, anyways? Kryl. I am Kryl of the students of Baldesion. These others are my associates. Truth be told, the Forum's decisions of late have not sat entirely well with us. That's why we made the descent into Labyrinthos. We hope that by seeing those decisions put into action, we might more fully understand their reasoning. Wise and practical. Never hurts to try and gain a broader perspective, does it? She's really... I like this gleaner. She's really cool. Anyway, duty calls. Other animals to capture and enclosures to empty. Once again, I'm sorry I can't offer you more for your services. Again, especially in the context of the video game, the experience was plenty reward enough. Did you learn anything new from your friend there? I did. I did indeed. Kryl. So, we've confirmed that that the order for this ambitious operation did indeed come directly from the Forum. However, the Gleaners have not been informed of its purpose. No, but we've got informed of some of its criteria, which are useful. I'd say that fits with everything we've heard thus far. We've discovered, we've discovered that the operation was begun. The Forum contacted the Gleaners Guildship and put their people to this great work for some 4 days after the Telophroi made their chilling declaration. Okay, that also confirms that they're taking it seriously. As seasoned travelers, the Gleaners keep abreast of news from every corner of the world out of necessity. Thus am I inclined to trust their calendar of events is accurate. So am I. Ishtola. Altogether, it gives the distinct impression that this undertaking was a sudden and unexpected development. Yet I find it hard to believe that such a comprehensive restructuring of Labyrinthos and its archives could have been planned in so brief a window. There is an element of feeling rushed to this. Nay, this plan was long in the making. Maybe not. Maybe it wasn't. I was wrong. They were but awaiting the right time to put it into effect. So maybe they foresaw the Telophroi, and the Telophroi Alizé, and the Telophroi declaration was what set it all in motion? Stola, it seems likely, but let us not leap to conclusions just yet. For the moment, I suggest we consider a wider investigation of Labyrinthos. The more facilities we visit, the more pieces of the puzzle we stand to find. Kryl. In that case, how about we head to the Archaeion? From there, we can reach the lower... Oh shit, she's getting another Heidelin vision. I'm assuming it's a Heidelin call. Alize. Kryl, what's wrong? Kryl. I'm fine, truly. The sudden descent has left me with a bit of a headache, that's all. Oh, don't go pulling an Ariange. Just be open with us. Tell us what you're hearing. Nothing that will stop me from soldiering on. Let's be about it, then. Alphino. At least allow me to take the lead. I'm fairly certain I remember the way to the Archaeion. We follow the path east through the forest where you were chasing after the mouse? Marmot? Whatever. Anyway, it's the trolls you need to watch out for. Yeah, no worries. I'm good with the trolls. So we'll chase after Alphino in a second, but for right now, though, let's check out some of these side quests that popped up. Outer Circuit Researcher. It's not the heat, it's the humidity. The Outer Circuit's researcher's brow is creased in consternation. Excuse me, do you have a moment? I have an urgent task I need to attend to, and I could use some assistance. As the supervisor of this sector, I was concerned with how cool the air in Mornvale Forest felt as I walked through in my usual rounds. Ordinarily, it should be a touch more humid. My colleagues assure me that the gauges are displaying acceptable temperatures and, well, hinted I was being oversensitive. Rude. My instincts, however, inform me otherwise. Would you mind assisting me with a more thorough investigation than those jerks were able to provide? Thank you. Payment will be forthcoming, of course. Let us begin by assessing the problem from within the forest itself. Alright, let's do it. So Mornvale Forest is where we just were. So these are the things that you're investigating. Yeah, these, like, environmental things I was looking at before. Take a closer look at this mist sprayer. You will find these devices throughout Mornvale Forest. I need you to see if they're functioning properly. It's nothing too complicated. If the sprayer's crystal is glowing blue, it means it's working. If it's dull, it's broken. Here, I'll jot down the locations of the sprayers I wasn't able to check yet. Meanwhile, I'll go and see if there are any problems at Mistloom. That's the big tower over there responsible for regulating the sprayers. That can be our meeting spot once you finish checking the devices. Okay, see you in a bit. So I checked 2 of them out, and they were okay. It's only this third one that's broken. The sprayer's case is cracked, the crystal within inert and dull. The device appears to be malfunctioning. So we're here at Mistloom. Mistloom Technician. Mornvale's temperature is holding steady. There are no failures in the equipment here as far as I can tell. Yeah, I found the failure. Well, the Mistloom technicians can detect nothing awry with the tower's workings. Any issues with the sprayers? Yep. One of them, at least. Aha! So there was a malfunction after all. The sprayer's job is to keep this area blanketed in mist to accurately simulate the moist-laden air of certain forest habitats. One broken device had no effect on the temperature, but the humidity had fallen out of the optimal range. If we hadn't caught the change, we would have started seeing an adverse effect on the forest's flora and fauna. Nice work, but I didn't bring any payment with me. Come back to Upper Labyrinthos so we can settle our accounts there. Before we do that, let's check out the Mistloom, if we can get inside. We can't get inside. We're not going to check out the Mistloom. Thank you again for agreeing to help. It goes to show that mechanical gauges aren't always as important as trusting one's own senses. Your remuneration as promised. Now, I must see about organizing repairs for that broken sprayer. You're welcome, friend. And now we have No Nolato. No laughing matter. No Nolato greets you with wild-eyed hope. Ahem. Ho there, friend. Fancy lending a hand to a gleaner in need? I do. I'm fairly new to all this gleaning business, so it's only proper that someone with the requisite, experience deliver this very important old-on alchemical compound to that research facility. You know, that one a short way to the west? Why not take it yourself? Why, you ask? Because I have an urgent matter to attend elsewhere. Yes, very urgent and very far from here. Are you just gonna go, like, play Candy Crush? I would do it myself, of course, but duty calls. Just deliver this package to someone in a position of seniority, and I promise you, I'll be back here to pay you for this favor. Okay. I mean, Candy Crush time is important, so I'll do this for you. So this is leading us to an area called the Phreatic Circuit. Ooh, look! Hunt marks. Limascabra. I'm not actually going to go out of my way to take out hunt marks, like, to seek them out, rather, until I come across them naturally in the wild, or until I clear the areas that they're in already. So anyway, this is an area called the Outer Circuit. Now, what's this? The Phreatic Conduit. So that's this waterfall-looking thing up here? Or this... I mean, it's not a waterfall-looking thing. It actually is a waterfall. I don't know what Phreatic means. Actually, let's Google this. This will be education time. Dictionary.com. Phreatic. Phreatic, noting or pertaining to groundwater, or to explosive volcanic activity involving steam derived from groundwater. Okay, so it's a geological term. That makes a lot of sense. Now I know a new word. So we've brought this alchemical compound over here from our friend whose name is known as Nonolato, which I didn't forget, right? May I help you? Yes. Alchemical compound, a vial of some unidentifiable substance prepared by the Uldon Alchemists Guild. My friends. Oh, yes, the Uldon compound. Excuse me, but whatever happened to the gleaner I was told to expect? You don't quite match his description. Yeah, no, he was in the middle of a game. And so you were here in his stead. I thought that might be the case. This facility primarily studies small vialkin in their ilk, and their role as carriers of disease. As such, we seem to have become the subject of some rather unsettling, not to mention wholly unsubstantiated rumors. Oh, okay, so he was afraid he was going to get cursed if he came here or something? I imagined some senior gleaner was amusing himself by taunting his junior colleague with scary half-truths and outright fabrications. The scholar lent me patience, but such jests lead to no end of trouble for us. In any case, I thank you for bringing me my delivery. Should you happen to return to our faint-hearted gleaner, pray do me the service of setting him straight on what it is we do here. I wonder if I'll get the option to double down and be like, oh my god, the monsters were horrifying. They were torturing demons left and right. It was horrible. Hey, Nonolato. You're back, and not suffering from any horrible maladies. Well, nothing visible anyway. What's that? You think someone's been having a laugh at my expense? But the others told me. They said the researchers ordered a forbidden substance from Ulda so they could concoct some kind of zombie powder, and that gleaners who deliver these are often never seen again. Well, that does sound a bit unlikely now that they say it out loud. Those lying bastards! Right, well, here's what I owe you, plus a little extra for keeping quiet. Gods above, I'll never live this down. Yeah, getting hazed sucks, even if it's not that, like, harmful. Not like they're having you, I don't know, burn your nipples off or anything like that, but it's still not fun. I'm not generally a fan of pranks. It's just not something I am super supportive of. This mount is not appropriate for here. This is a natural place. I don't want my gas fumes to disrupt the environmental balance they're building here. So we're going to go with a good old chocobo. Reliable, environmentally safe. Green Gleaner. Building good habitats. The Green Gleaner seems to want a word with you. Excuse me, but aren't you the one who is assisting Erenville? If you have a moment, I could also use help with a certain task. Yeah, sure. You're wearing a collar, so how could I say no? Simply put, I'm to hunt down a number of caribou, but as this is the first job I've accepted which requires any degree of violence, I'm not entirely confident in how I should approach my prey. No worries, I have tons of blood on my hands. You seem like the type of woman who's seen her fair share of combat. What if I could observe you from concealment while you engage my target fauna? I wouldn't need you to spend all day on it, of course. 1 or 2 examples in the forest to the west of here should be plenty. Let's say 2? I'll even pay you, please. Yeah, no problem. I'm great at killing things, especially harmless animals. Good news. I killed a ton of deer. I hope you're happy. I hope you got an education. Thank you for the instruction. While I doubt I could emulate your particular style, seeing you in action was enormously helpful. Sorry, just use red magic against them. You've also provided a service by culling a few of Labyrinthos' more prolific animals. Lest you worry, it's essential we reduce the caribou's numbers every now and again to maintain a stable habitat. That makes sense. And nothing here is killed for mere sport. Every part of a carcass is harvested and put to use, a practice I will make sure to carry out with the creatures you slew. There's still a few more that need culling, but I think I can handle that on my own now. Such is the gleaner's lot, and I should learn how to do it sooner rather than later. Oh, and here's your payment. Wish me luck. Good luck. I trust the caribou will fall in glorious combat against you. So let's head southeast to meet Kryl or to meet Alphino. So we're now in the outer circuit. We just passed, what was that called? The hatching canal? Yeah, this is the hatching canal. So that seems to lead towards somewhere down there. Okay. The outer circuit is leading to this. Is this like a structure holding up? Is this like a supportive structure or residential or both? I don't know. Kryl. Don't worry about me. I'm hale and healthy. In fact, I'm beginning to suspect that... Nay, let's discuss this later. The investigation demands our undivided attention. Yeah, my attention would be less divided if you would tell me what's going on. Ishtola. This is the foremost material archive in Sharlayan. I would love to explore its treasures shelf by shelf, but I fear we have little time for such indulgences. So this place is actually an archive, rather than just a support structure. That makes sense. Alizé. Were you caught in mist on your way here? The sprayers keep the air humid so the habitat feels as close as possible to a natural forest. Yeah, I did a side quest. I know what's up. Alright, Alphino. Behold, the Archaeion! As Numenon serves as Sharlayan's literary archive, so does this structure house the city's wealth of material data. The architecture, too, is similar. The building you see is merely the upper entrance, an access point to the vaults carved into the cliffside itself. That is a friggin' cool architectural style. Within those vast rooms are stored countless samples and specimens, as well as the detailed records which describe them. In a manner of speaking, the Archaeion contains a physical history of Sharlayan's unwavering dedication to the accumulation of knowledge. Sweet. So before we help you out, let's explore this place on its own terms. What is that a chocobo porter I see there? I think it's a we got an aetheryte. Blaze Edge Steel. Look at this player name. Oh, she is so cool. She is straight up anime pro tag. Blaze Edge Steel. Warping away immediately. Oh god, I love that. Rift Dancer. Players in this game are great. Aetheryte Crystal. Okay, well, attuned. Again, I like this kind of, almost looks like the Astrologian weapon with the stuff orbiting around it. We got a chocobo keep over here. Yep, okay. So can we, yeah, so we can go for, it's only 30 gil for the Hall of Artifice. How much would that be if I were, ooh, that's the new symbol. No, that's a new symbol I don't have yet. Okay. Wait, where is this? Why don't I have any aetherites to display there? Is that not the Northern Empty? I don't know. I don't know why it doesn't show up here. Weird. Anyway. What's to the south there? What's the Gemstone Traders? They're bringing back that mechanic where you could do enough fates and get like rewards. Okay. Phase Bros. Sup, Phase Bros? In the market for something on the rarer side? Got a whole village's worth of surplus from the Archaeion, some of which can even be yours for some bicolor gemstones. You now have access to this region's gemstone exchange. Trade bicolor gemstones for a variety of rare and exclusive items. Okay, so successfully completing fates is... Okay, good. So what are we going... Oh, wow. Again, the bicolor gemstones carry over. That's a real surprise. So we can get... So far we can just get... Oh, I'll bet... Let's see. I was hoping I could show... So it's not the bicolor gemstones that are the barrier. It's how many... What is it? Shared fate? Is this the... This the thing? No? Huh. How do I get access to more stuff? Maybe they just didn't include that again. Maybe the shared fate thing is really just a Shadowbringers exclusive thing? That could be. Okay. So you don't sell that good stuff. I was hoping for like pets or mounts or stuff, but okay. Let's check out the archive itself, though. Iglyphine. I'm switching out materials that have been reclassified, but it seems some have been imbued with protective charms to prevent theft. I'll have to be careful. Yeah, they could blow up in your face. Archaeion Custodian. Only persons directly involved in the reorganization efforts are permitted to access the vaults at this time. Lift services have also been suspended. I apologize for any inconvenience and ask that you visit again after our restructuring operation is concluded. What are you saying? Gesticulate at me all you like, but that specimen is in need of another test. I'm going to say gesticulate at me all you like at some point in conversation this week. I'm going to find a way to work it in. Lift operator, so we can't use this. Where would it even go? I guess to the next area? Maybe it goes to the next, like... Because we've seen some of these fates are, like, level 88, so maybe we're only popping in here. Maybe we'll only, like, spend our first time, like, around the edge in this area. That seems likely. The lift is unavailable for general use at this time. We apologize for the inconvenience. No worries. These conditions are excellent, so they should keep for a while. Yeah, so just general maintenance they're doing. Let's see what your triple triad is like. How many cards do you have? A spot of triple triad sounds lovely. I could use the cards I stored here. Unfortunately, I couldn't find instructions for the game itself, so you'll have to teach me as we go along. I feel like you're about to hustle me. You have one card. I'll just do recommended deck. I don't know. I won't normally show this, but I'll show how bad I am at the game. So you got Mist Dragon, Calcabrina, and Belladonna. Alright, what are the rules here? Just 3 open. Okay. I don't know. Let's try, just a strong start with the Griffin. Do we have any... Do Diamond Weapon? It's a creepy doll. I almost don't want this. Therian. And mostly we want to not lose, so let's... Oh, no, this was a mistake. No, yeah, let's just do this. Okay. And we got him. We got her. Chi-Chi and Da-Shang. Alright, let's see if we can get this card. Hey, we got a troll card. Okay. Alas, it appears I've lost. I wonder if there aren't some better cards stored in here somewhere. Perhaps I'll ask my colleagues if they have any to trade. Yep, the addiction has come to her. And I think that's the... No, that's not the card I was... Huh. There's actually more cards I can get from her. Okay. Let's check out this troll card. It's a crappy 1-star card. Here we are, Troll. An air slant fiend of towering height. Air slant, I'm not sure what that means. I guess the geography, where it's from? A troll's upper body is covered in bristly hairs, while its lower half is exposed skin with the hardened appearance of a pine cone. Yeah, I noticed that. To the Rogaden of its home island, this beast is seen as a rite of passage for those who can defeat one are granted license to board the longships. Oh! I didn't know that. I mean, of course I didn't know that, but... Okay, so this is like a... Yeah, it's a rite of passage. You kill it and you prove yourself worthy of sailing. Let's see what else we can get from you. And she, by the way, she sucks. Like, I feel bad for this. I feel like I'm challenging some kid for their magic cards. Like, she just... Yeah, so she's just not that... Oh, no, never mind. The troll card was the thing I can get from her. I just didn't have it in I hadn't collected yet. Okay, so that's going to be it for me for right now. Next time we will take a look at the side quests available here at the Archaeion. Thanks for watching. See you all later. Bye-bye.